All right. Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 19th Youth Congress on Information Technology, harnessing emerging technologies for a better future. I am Monique Cardenas, your host, and I hope you're all excited as we are because we're sure this year is yet another insightful, interesting, and exciting 3-day journey for all of us. Yes, 3 days tayo magkakasama, guys. And as you all know, Y4IT made sure to gather the best of the best in the IT industry today. So it's really a commitment Y4IT has for the past years. And now on its 19th year, oh my gosh, Y4IT, congratulations! We are now on our 19th year. We can only expect the best yet, all right? Sounds exciting, no? So with that said, I guess we shouldn't keep everyone waiting. So let's begin. Now, to formally start this year's Y4IT, we have the president of the UP System Information Technology Foundation, Mr. Monchito Ibrahim.
Thank, thank you, Monique. Thank you, Monique. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today marks the start of a 3-day virtual 19th Youth Congress on Information Technology. It could not have been launched at a more opportune time. The rationale of the Congress is to further educate and inspire the youth in utilizing the latest digital solutions to serve others as well as reaching their dreams. The hope is to enable the youth to harness digital innovations and emerging IT tools for a better future. What's left unsaid, however, is that the future is upon us now. It bears the fancy name of digital transformation, which is actually defined as the integration of digital technology into all areas of our lives and into our organizations, fundamentally changing how we live, interact with other people, and operate businesses and deliver value to our customers and other friends. Digital transformation, or DX, has been hastened by the pandemic where, due to lockdowns and health safety reasons, people have turned to their digital devices like smartphones, tablets, laptops, not just to order food, but also to get things done outside of the traditional office settings. You can see it in the use of delivery apps, the ubiquity of Grab transport service, paying bills online, and schooling via digital devices. Yes, the world has been disrupted, and thanks to digital technology, we are able to go on with our lives. But I am sure there will be more of this kind of disruptions in the future. And I'm beginning to see major disruptions in work because of the advent of artificial intelligence. This Congress is meant to get our youth to look at what possible roles they can take in order to become relevant members of society. We in the UP System Information Technology Foundation, or UPSITF, is very, very pleased to organize the 19th edition of this landmark annual gathering of young techies. We are a not-for-profit organization focused on the application of digital technologies for development. At this point, we'd like to thank our sponsors, our institutional partners, the UP Information Technology Development Center and the UP Department of Computer Studies. I now say, let the 19th Youth for IT Conference begin. Please enjoy the conference, ladies and gentlemen. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Monchito Ibrahim. All right, okay, thank you for that opening remarks. So before we continue with our keynote speaker, guys, we'd like to remind everyone that we're currently live streaming on UPSITF's YouTube channel. So okay, live. Okay, mapapanood nyo tayo sa UPSITF's YouTube channel. Also, guys, we want this seminar to be interactive and engaging. So please do share your questions to our speakers later, your thoughts about the program, about their about the discussions, about the topics, and even messages of support to them, to our speakers, or to your friends. Go ahead, send them in the chat box. Even gusto nyo mag-shoutout sa friends nyo, sa professors nyo, sa colleagues nyo, sa classmates nyo, please go ahead and send them in. We will greet them for you, all right? Okay. Also, guys, we'd love to see your posts on social medias, okay? Especially on Twitter. So Pwede ba kami mag-request na mag-selfie kayo, mag-take kayo ng photo habang naka-tune in kayo sa Y4IT. And then, ipopost nyo siya sa Twitter, okay? And then later, we'll try to project your pictures on screen, okay? So please, kapag ka nag-post kayo sa Twitter ng inyong selfie while tuning in sa Y4IT, kindly use the hashtag Y4IT2021. Alright, is that good? Okay, alright. So, naalala ko noon kapag no pre-pandemic Y4IT natin, nung pre-pandemic Y4IT natin, meron tayong roll call ng schools. Naalala nyo ba yon? Meron tayong roll call ng schools. But dahil medyo online tayo ngayon, okay, medyo challenging sa atin na mag-roll call tayo. Naalala ko pag nag-roll call ako, halimbawa I call, where are the students from STI? Sisigawan, woohoo! Okay. Ngayon, hindi natin magawa yun, no? But I would appreciate if you will send me an emoji sa ating chat box. Ayan, nakikita nyo sa ating chat box. If you can send me an emoji, once I call, syempre marami yung schools na nag-registers ngayon. I noticed na nasa 943 schools ang nag-register. Syempre, hindi ko ma-mention lahat ng schools. Baka abutin tayo ng 1 week kapag in-acknowledge ko lahat ng schools. So, maybe I'll just call you by the island group that kung nasan man yung school nyo, okay? Sige, naalala ko rin noon, nag-by region tayo, pero ngayon, island groups tayo ngayon ng Philippines. So we have Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Kung nasan yung schools nyo, okay? Mag-send kayo sa akin ng emoji. Alright, for Luzon, ang emoji na isa-send nyo sa akin, kung yung schools nyo ay nasa Luzon, ang isa-send nyo sa akin emoji ay smiling emoji. Okay? Kapag naman Visayas, you'll send me a tears of joy emoji. Okay? Kung yung school nyo nasa Visayas. And then, kapag naman nasa Mindanao, give me a winking emoji. Okay? Alright, okay, so let's start. Okay, nasa na ba dito yung mga schools na galing sa Luzon? Send me a smiling emoji. Wow, ang dami. Ayan, sa chat natin, smiling emoji. Alright, okay. Also, okay lang din ba send nyo kung anong school kayo from? Sige, abangan natin kung anong school sila. Ang bilis. TUP Taguig. Okay, University of St. Anthony. Centro Escolar University. Hello, hello guys. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Ang bilis. Gordon College. Naalala ko to nung live tayo. Lagi namin binabanggit. Gordon College. Laguna. Okay. ACLC Alabang. Oh my God, ang dami talaga. Guagua. Okay, Guagua. Pampanga. Nice, nice. Saan pa tayo? Nueva Ecija. Tanawan Institute. Hello, everyone. Holy Cross. La Verdad, Palawan State University, Partido State University, ACTS, Polytechnic College of Botolan. Hello, hello. Okay, thank you sa ating mga attendees from Luzon. Hello, hello, good morning. Alright, okay. Now naman, tatawagin ko ang ating mga students or attendees from Visayas. Can you kindly send me a tears of joy emoji? Oh, University of the Philippines, Visayas. Hello, good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Ayan, tears of joy ang saya. Ang ganda tignan. Shout out sa Capiz State University. Capiz State University. Ayan, puro Capiz. Hello. Ayan, okay. University of San Carlos. Hello, good morning everyone. Bohol Island. Okay. Napapanood din tayo sa Bohol, Occidental Mindoro State College. Nasa buong Pilipinas talaga tayo. University of Eastern Philippines. Good morning everyone. Pinamalayan Maritime Foundation and Technological College Inc. Hello, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Okay, so we're done na sa ating Visayas, UP Visayas and Holy Name University. Shout out po sa IT1 Block 1 University of Eastern Pangasinan. Okay, shout out sa iyong mga classmates, sa iyong mga professors. Hello, hello. Okay, tapos na tayo sa Visayas. Ngayon naman, pupunta tayo sa mga attendees natin from Mindanao. Can you kindly send me an winking emoji? Winking emoji, nice. Ayan, De La Salle, John Bosco College. Ayan, daming taga De La Salle. Nice, winking. Okay. Bukidnon State University. Wow, hello. Bukidnon, ang sarap siguro ng weather dyan ngayon. From NDMU. DLSJBC, St. Joseph College of Sinandagan Incorporated, St. Columbian College, Pagadian City. Wow, Caraga Institute of Technology, Caraga, Ateneo de Santa Cruz. Oh, send me from DLSJBC. Again, ayan. Adyong Memorial Polytechnic, ayan, State College, Lanao del Sur. Wow, ganun kalayo, di ba? Oh, may nag-heart emoji. Hi, Mark. Thank you for that heart eyes emoji. Laban para sa kinabukasan, sabi ni Hebrews. Okay, Bataan Peninsula State University. Wow, ang dami din natin representative from Mindanao. Okay, well represented lahat ng island groups. We have Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Thank you very much, everyone. So later, babatiin ko pa yung inyong mga greetings sa inyong mga classmates, sa inyong colleagues, alright? So please do send your thoughts or messages of support sa ating chat box. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Nag-enjoy ako basahin ang inyong mga messages. Thank you so much. So now we'll move on to our next speaker, okay? So for our first keynote speaker, please welcome the country head of Asus Philippines, none other than Mr. George Su.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all the panelists, teachers, students, audience, and I hope you and your families are all safe from yesterday's typhoon passing by. I'm glad to be part of this conference for youth and information technology, which both will shape the future of all of us. As the pandemic continues, distance learning setup has extended once more this ongoing school year. This means traditional classroom setup is still something students will not be able to experience, and instead will highly rely on technology for their social interactions. Current learning environment lack the capability and capacity to embrace new technologies for an optimal student experience. Currently, these are three most observed trends and challenges which parents, students, educators, educational institutions are facing. First one, remote learning tools and equipments that can support online classes and materials for now and for several school years to come. Second, maintaining motivation is challenging for teachers to ensure that all students are progressing equally with none left behind. Third, better understanding in certain topics are challenging with the lack of face-to-face interaction between a teacher and its students. With that, hybrid learning comes into play that hopefully solves the following challenges presented previously. The importance of hybrid learning is to find the right mix for you out of all the possibilities in learning, no matter if they are offline or online. What is good about hybrid learning is that it's flexible both for students and educators alike. With hybrid learning, first, activities are more engaging for students and teachers. Secondly, monitoring progress is easier due to new technology associated with this setup. 3. Learn anywhere and not be bounded by locations. 4. Different online learning material can keep a student's learning fresh and new every now and then. Last but not least, is more flexible in learning experience. Asus and Asus in the Philippines currently identify these following technologies that are crucial in a successful hybrid learning setup. First, this includes Windows-powered desktop and laptop PC. Second, we also have Chromebooks. Third, Learning Management System, or called it LMS. Fourth is collaboration tools such as MS Teams, Zoom, and Google Meet. Last is we have adaptive learning. While Asus currently offers great educational solutions to our end users, we need help from someone that can further promote hybrid learning here in the country. This is how the Asus and Education.ph tie-up started. With the gift of learning at its core, the partnership between Education.ph and Asus Philippines will provide the education partners with the right tools for them to continue thriving in this online learning environment. Asus and Education.ph launched its own microsite for education partners to access the content that they would need to thrive in this distant learning setup. The collaboration also hosted an upskilling opportunity for school administrators by giving them the right skills in the current digital transformation. The microsite is Asus Online Education Hub, where anyone can view various Asus education solutions, success stories from our fellow school partners, and the Asus Education School Partnership Program, to name a few. This microsite was also used to mount the said upskilling webinars, as well as succeeding events that Asus and Education.ph will be doing. To know more about the campaign, visit asus.education.ph or scan the QR code right in front of your screen. An upskilling webinar was also conducted during the partnership launch, where participants were able to learn more about the right LMS for their institution. A separate press event was also conducted prior to the webinar, wherein Asus Ambassador for Education and Digital Transformation, Sermon Ibrahim, shared some of his knowledge regarding the current state of our education industry. Besides the microsite and online event that the partnership had, Asus also used the opportunity to amplify the awareness of its own Asus Education School Partnership Program. As we value the education sector as one of the foundations in our country, the Asus Education School Partnership Program aims to assist schools in the modernization of their IT facilities and to support teachers and students so they can excel more both in teaching and in learning. First, School and Institution Program, which aims to provide yearly development funds, computer laboratory decoration, and learning seminars, to name a few. Second, we have Teachers and Instructors Subsidy Program, which aims to award excelling educators as well as seminars to update them on the latest technological trend and hardware fundamentals. Lastly, but not least, we have the Students and Learners Subsidy Program, which is similar to the Teachers Subsidy Program, but instead aimed towards students. Under this program, Asus will also offer internship priority for graduating students. At the moment, there are 10 school partners have already signed up for this program, and Asus Philippines is closely working with them for the partnership, and we are looking forward for more in the following months. Now, moving forward, ASUS hopes to have more collaboration, not only with education.ph, but also with other education partners in order to expand the community of students and help them find their educational pathways using the right and innovative technology. Besides the mentioned initiatives, ASUS also has the right devices to empower students and teachers alike. ASUS comprehensive education solution includes Windows laptops and desktops, Chromebooks, and finally, all-in-one PC, enabling progressive learning in a fast-paced world. ASUS offers tough and durable Windows and Chrome OS clamshell and convertible laptops with stylus support for intuitive input. There are also compact space-saving all-in-one PCs with touchscreens for interactive learning. For students and teachers in higher education, the powerful and light Windows-based ExpertBook series laptops offers military-grade durability, while Expert-Center desktop PCs deliver the ultimate in performance and expandability. At ASUS, apart from producing innovative and world-leading products, we care for the welfare of our users by making our products easy to use and relevant to whatever situation we may have. Together with our partners, you can all be assured that you can trust us to provide only the best products and services always. To learn more about the ASUS product offerings and this special ASUS Education Partnership Program, scan the QR code on your screen or send us an email for an online meeting and inquiries. Malami salama. Have a safe day, everyone. I will be passing now the floor to our technical PR, Brenna C., to discuss more about our ASUS education solutions. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I am Brainerd C., the current technical PR for the commercial business unit for ASUS Philippines. Let me just quickly fix my screen before we continue. Okay, so yep. Can you give me like a minute? Okay. So yes, good morning again, everyone. So for today, I will be talking about our ASUS education solutions. So yeah, let's start off. Reliance to technology has been the core ever since the start of the pandemic. Usual classroom setups has shifted to remote learning over digital platforms, and ASUS has been in the forefront in providing solutions for students, teachers, and learning institutions with its comprehensive student-centered product lineup that includes Windows-based laptops, Chromebooks, desktops, and all-in-one PCs. So the question now, why ASUS? Here at ASUS, we are dedicated to solving the unique challenges faced by both students and educators today. We are here to help cultivate the minds of the next generation with a comprehensive student-centered product portfolio to help progressive and innovative learning in a fast-paced world. We categorize our DNA in 4 distinct areas whenever we design a product for education. We offer essential features for efficient learning, provide reliability in any environment, and even consider IT admin needs to make the serviceable design. At ASUS, apart from producing innovative and world-leading products, we value the welfare of our users by making our products easy to use and relevant to whatever situations we may have. Sorry. Going next, ASUS solutions help prepare students for the future with innovative learning experience. With ASUS technology, students can access online learning resources, engage in interactive and collaborative projects, enjoy immersive learning, and develop skills that are essential in the digital age. ASUS innovations also empower teachers to increase student engagement, enhance student skills, and encourage collaboration. With easy management solutions, teachers can keep classroom organized and spend more time teaching. And with that, I would like to present to you our Asus BR1100. This is our newest Windows 10 education-based laptop geared towards K-12 students. The Asus BR1100 is an affordable laptop that is easy to manage, ideal for school with minimal budget. Creating a productive online classroom setup can be done with the Asus BR1100 thanks to its features such as AI noise cancelling microphone, 3D noise reduction web camera, and a touch-enabled display, to name a few. The Asus BR1100 currently comes into two models. There's a standard clamshell BR1100C, and you also have the flip with multi-touch screen that is the Asus BR1100F. And to provide students with more rewarding distance learning experience, the Asus BR1100 improves video image quality and filters background noise. And with the built-in Wi-Fi technology, students can learn anytime and from anywhere. Whereas the optional precision stylus that comes with our Asus BR1100F helps you get every detail just right when you're drawing, note-taking, or marking up documents. Students can really let their creativity flow and help teach them with traditional writing skills. The Asus BR1100F also includes two cameras for enhanced creativity. The special world-facing camera lets students explore and learn in totally new ways, such as sharing their works while at the same time keeping online at the same time. Young minds are naturally curious, and this is mirrored in the active state round of the clock. That is why the Asus BR1100 has a military-grade certification and features rubber edges that can withstand knocks, bumps, and drops to lessen or even prevent damages done to the laptop. A spill-resistant keyboard is also included for liquid-related accidents. And with our current situation, the health of our young learners are more important than ever. That is why Asus treated its BR1100's keyboard area with Asus antibacterial guard, which scientifically shows to inhibit the growth of bacteria by 99% over a 24-hour period. Moving on, apart from the best K-12 education laptop, Asus also offers the ExpertBook series laptops offering powerful performance and military-grade durability in a lightweight chassis, which can bring excellent learning and teaching experience. For our school administrators who are always on meetings, we have the Asus ExpertBook series that caters to your technological needs. Our ExpertBook B9 offers 24 hours battery of life while weighing less than 1 kilogram. It also features AI noise cancelling for our day-to-day video conferences and meetings. Both the ExpertBook B1 and ExpertBook L1 are also great thin and light alternative that features a wide array of connectivity and long battery life. All Asus ExpertBook laptops comes with TPM 2.0, which protects important data from hackers and have a solid construction with military-grade durability, so you can carry your notebook anytime, anywhere. We also have our Asus Chromebooks. So the Asus Chromebook C4, apologies. The Asus Chromebook C436 and C434 offers flexible form factor with touchscreen for a more collaborative experience. We also have the Asus Chromebook C425 and C223 for a more traditional laptop experience. Choosing an Asus Chromebook for your institution or for your studying needs gives you the following advantage. Learning materials can be accessed on any device from anywhere, online or offline. Simplified deployment gives IT administrators access to device policies. And lastly, advanced security and automatic updates ensure that school data is always safe and secure. Also, with our Asus Chromebooks, you will have access to Google Workspace that provides productivity apps to keep students and teachers connected and empower them to collaborate with each other. And as mentioned before, a clear and audible voice is a key component in distance learning. That is why all of our Asus education notebooks, such as the BR1100, ExpertBook, and Asus Chromebooks, are equipped with state-of-the-art AI noise-canceling technology for a better output, regardless if there are unwanted variables in your surroundings. And for those looking for a full-fledged desktop to do some serious number crunching in their study or work, Asus has its Expert Center series that comes in different specs and form factor, tailor-made for your specific needs. So for this one, we have the Expert Center D9. We also have the more traditional Expert Center D3, which is a tower style. And lastly, we have our new Asus Expert Center X5. And lastly, for our users who are looking for a more stylish option, the Asus AIOs are the perfect device. Asus AIOs such as the V241 and V222 and 5401 features nano edge display, perfect not only for school and work, but also for entertainment once the day ends. Selected compact space-saving all-in-one PCs also comes with touchscreen for interactive learning. It's always an honor to hear when people of all ages are satisfied with Asus devices. Hope that you can join our search for incredible when you next think about your education needs. With a comprehensive range that's tailored to your requirement, we hope that we have demonstrated our desire to face your challenges or support your goals together. To learn more about our product offerings, scan the QR code on your screen or send us an email for an online meeting and inquiry. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you so much, Mr. George Su and Mr. Brainerd C. All right, we are now opening the chat box for any questions to be answered by our speakers. So let's see, let's check kung ayan. All right, my questions actually from Ferdy A. Bellarmino. Good morning. What is the edge of Asus over its competitors? Does Asus offer programs to assist schools, teachers, students during pandemic? Do you offer it for free or how much? Thank you.
Hello. Yes,
Hi, Mr.
sorry.
Brainerd.
Yeah, wait, let me just fix my screen real quick.
All right, it's okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, to answer that question, for our product offerings, our biggest edge is the durability and the satisfaction that you are getting the best out of it for our Asus notebooks. For example, our Asus ExpertBook series have a very thin and light chassis, but at the same time, it is made of solid magnesium alloy that's guaranteed for a rock solid durability, as well as it passes military grade certification for a more robust and safe whenever you are carrying it around. And as for support to our teachers and school institution, we currently have the Asus Education School Partnership Program, wherein partnered schools can enjoy different benefits such as seminars for our teachers and students, as well as support to schools for their computer lab once everything is okay, and at the same time discounts to our faculties and students that are partners from it. Hello.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Brainerd. Now, for the second question, here from Remshel Mendoza. She says, I know Asus is a good tool for education, but does this has affordable price too? Wait lang ha, price too? Sorry for asking, but for unfortunate student like me, we all know that not everyone can afford to own one. So how I wish to own one if only I could afford it. Yan, from Renzel. So, Mr. Brainerd, affordable daw po ba ang ating Asus laptops?
Yes, of course. Not only that, our Asus notebooks are durable and packed with powerful performance, we also have a very affordable Asus notebook, such as the one I discussed, the Asus BR1100. The regular clamshell one, the Asus BR1100C, only comes at around 17,000 Philippine peso. And while the touch model, the BR1100F, only comes at around 19,995 peso, which is a very good entry-level laptop for those who are looking for a Windows-based laptop for their schooling. We also have our Asus Chromebooks. Actually, I think if you can manage to buy one during for example, the Shopee sale or the Lazada sale, you can get our Asus Chromebook C223 that is currently, I think, just around 9,995 Philippine peso.
All right, very affordable. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Brainerd. Now naman, let's entertain, just accommodate one last question. Sir, most here sa chat box, ang question nila is more on the technical hardware and software support for Asus products. So if ever they have questions about the technical matters concerning their Asus laptops, saan ba sila pwede magtanong?
For that, you could always visit our Facebook page. So for our side, we have the Asus for Business Facebook page. And you could also message directly the Asus main Facebook page as well. And you could email us at, again, Asus asusforbusiness@gmail.com for more inquiries.
All right. Okay. Thank you
And
for
for,
that, Ms.
again,
Yes.
lastly, and for our interested school administrators who wants to be a partner with Asus, we have our Asus Education School Partnership Program. You could visit asus.education.ph for more details about it, and you can contact us over there too.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you.
Brainerd C. Thank you for answering those questions. I think that's all for the Q&A. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
So now, thank you so much. We'll now move on to our next speaker. Now, our next keynote speaker is the former Secretary for the Department of Information and Communications. Please welcome Secretary Gregorio Honasan II.
Mr. Monchito Ibrahim, President, UPSITF, Dr. Prospero de Vera III, Chairman, fellow speakers, panelists, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all. It is an honor and privilege to be asked to deliver a speech in today's event. I would like to thank the organizers for the opportunity to share words of encouragement to our youth. But confusing times. Being young means having the license to make mistakes and learn from them, as well as having the freedom to pursue your dreams, no matter how big or impossible they seem. However, it also comes with growing responsibilities. The key to making it during this exciting but challenging phase in your life is to improve and absorb every learning opportunity that life lays on your table. It is being consistent, setting goals and going after them, and picking up skills, strategies, networks, relationships, and life lessons that stay with you in your lifelong journey. It is a time to discover your strengths and weaknesses, and constantly be a better version of yourself today than yesterday. Indeed, the time of youth offers a wide selection of opportunities to choose from, and the future is ripe with possibilities. Amid the confusion, I hope that you all choose the path that grows not only yourself, but the people around you. I hope that you choose an industry that is instrumental not only to your personal growth, but also towards the progress of our country. Finally, I hope that you also consider working in public service to make use of your talents for serious nation building. To our youth, I encourage you to all make the best use of this time to improve yourselves, your peers, families, and the Filipino community as a whole. One of the most exciting career areas of today is Information and Communications Technology, or ICT. Technology is deeply embedded in the human experience, as ultimately its essence lies in helping people navigate their lives and their environment efficiently, safely, and sustainably. The pursuit of ICT as a career path will help you reimagine the ways it enriches and transforms our lives. The digital world has propelled ICT theory and practice to encompassing fields from business enterprise, finance, development, and technical sectors. ICT pathways continue to seep more and more into virtually every aspect of daily life. ICT trends are also making labor markets more innovative, inclusive, and globally competitive. If any of you here are interested in technology and its socio-economic implications, I hope you can consider a career in ICT. We recognize that thriving careers are built not only on flexibility and adaptability to changing environments, but a mindset to continually grow and improve. As your seniors and mentors in life, we are fully aware of the honor and our responsibility to aid the succeeding generations. I cannot emphasize more that our children are the greatest sustainable and renewable resource. The growth and development of our nation many years ahead depends upon our youth, the next generation who will usher in a prosperous future for the Philippines. Their efforts and their chosen focus areas will set the direction of the future, and it is incumbent upon us now to guide them to collective success. I wish everyone the best of luck in your decisions and ways forward. For our part, we shall continually pursue ICT-enabled improvements for the next generation to derive the most benefits from the digital economy. We shall continue working with our partners towards our shared goals for the thriving future of the Filipino youth. Magtulungan po tayo.
All right, there you have it, the former Secretary for the Department of Information and Communications. Thank you, Mr. Honasan. All right, okay. Ngayon naman, bago tayo pumunta ulit sa ating next speaker, mag-greet muna tayo ng ating viewers or ng ating attendees sa ating chat box. Let me see. Meron ba dito? Ayan, okay. Sabi dito ni Jacob Rodriguez. Good morning, Rodriguez Jacob, BSIT 21 from PUP Calauan. Ayan. Hello, everyone. Hello. Sino pa? Hi, Claire. Thank you, JA. Thank you. To learn more about Asus. Ayan, may raffle po ba ang Asus laptop? Okay. Abangan natin yan. Alright? Okay. Abangan natin kung anong gadget ang ipaparaffle ng Asus. I'm Ronaldo Helasio, sir. I'm a BSIT student in Polytechnic College of Botolan, insert PCB, sir. Hello, ACTS Computer College. Good morning, everyone. Shout out po, Sir Soriano ng UEP. Shout out to the IT Department faculty members of College of Technologies of Bukidnon State University. Good morning from ACTS Computer College Santa Cruz, Laguna, from Justin. From Chelsea Anongos from Mindoro State University. Good morning, sabi ni Daniel Gasangan, BSIT 1C, Guimaras State College. Hello. Magandang umaga. Hello po from ACTS Computer College Santa Cruz, Laguna. Ayan, from Melanio D. Velasco, University of Las Salete Inc., Santiago City, Isabela. All right, from Rollin Hazel Alolor from BSIT 21, PUP Caluan, Laguna Campus. Okay, ito pa. From Jowen, good morning po. From BSIT 2, University of Eastern Pangasinan. Ayan, ang dami nating taga-ACTS Computer College. Hello everyone. Good morning po. I'm a BSA student from University of St. Anthony. Hi, Marge. All right, okay. Thank you sa mga nag-send ng shoutout. We will try our best, okay, to read everyone to accommodate this, okay? But now we'll move on to our next speaker. Okay, so our next speaker is a no-code engineer for a foundation enlightening, a pioneer venture builder. She advocates for no-code in the Philippines through No-Code PH, a community of no-coders in the Philippines. Please welcome Ms. Cristal Camaro.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you see my screen? Sorry.
Yes, we can see your screen, Ms.
Okay,
Camaro.
thank you. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Hi, good morning again, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. Today, I'll be talking about something I'm very passionate about, no-code and low-code. I'll be giving a short intro on what no-code and low-code are and how they'll play a big part of our future. Now, let me start by asking you to use your imagination just for a couple of seconds. Let's imagine a world where 99.7% can read, but only 0.3% can read and write. Only a tiny fraction of that world can write. In fact, only 1 in every 333 and 1/3 of people can write. Now, if I were to guess, that world would be very, very boring. Am I right? It would be a kind of world where we limit progress. It would be a kind of world where we limit creativity and innovation. It would be a kind of world where we limit the world from reaching its full potential. Now let's go back to the present reality, because I have an important statistic for you. Today, in the whole world, only 0.3% can write code. Let me repeat. Today, in the whole world, only 0.3% can write code. Only a tiny fraction of our world can write code. In fact, only 1 in every 333 and 1/3 of people can write code. Now, you need to be able to write code to make software. Software essentially runs on code. And today, we are increasingly becoming dependent on software. Just the fact that you are right now in this talk means you had to go on your computer, which uses an operating system such as Windows. That software runs on code. Then you had to open your browser, such as Firefox, to get the link to this talk. That software runs on code. Then you needed to launch Zoom to view this talk. That software runs on code. And because only 0.3% of the world can write the code for the software that we are highly dependent on, we live in a kind of world where we limit progress. We live in a kind of world where we limit creativity and innovation. We live in a kind of world where we limit the world from reaching its full potential. That is until now. Traditionally, you need to spend hours and hours and hours writing code just to make software. A lot of resources are involved. And that's even assuming you know how to write code or can afford to hire developers. But that is quickly changing thanks to no-code and low-code. With no-code and low-code, you don't need to spend a ton of hours to make software. Not a lot of resources are involved. And the best part is that you don't even need to code at all. What then is no-code? No-code, in its simplest definition, means product building and automation without writing a single line of code. Let me emphasize, without writing a single line of code. How is this possible? It's possible through the use of visual methods where the code is generated for you. You don't even need to know the kind of programming languages, frameworks, etc. that the code generated uses. All you need to do is drag and drop, drag and drop. No code leads to the rise of citizen developers or developers who have little to no knowledge about coding. Even without any knowledge of code, citizen developers can develop software and automate things through the power of no code. This is what makes no code different from low code. Low-code is similar to no-code, but it is primarily for developers. Unlike no-code, low-code requires writing code. However, the code required is just minimal. Now, why should you care about no-code and low-code? Let me give you the 3 biggest reasons why. The first reason is that no-code and low-code make development accessible to everyone. No-code and low-code lower the barriers to entry and level the playing field. Today, anyone with a computer, an internet connection, and a bit of know-how can make software, opening the door for many new solutions to be created. Everyone, no matter what age, gender, nationality, etc., can now develop software. No longer is only an elite few making an impact at the world at large through software. Literally everyone listening to this talk can become a citizen developer and develop software. The second reason is that no-code and low-code make development much faster. With no-code and low-code, a significant amount of time is saved. In fact, survey reports show that no-code and low-code reduce development time by up to 90%. Anyone can now develop software in a matter of weeks, days, even hours. No longer do we need to dedicate a huge amount of time building something. This leads to an increase in efficiency and productivity. The third reason is that no-code and low-code make development more affordable. There's no need for a fancy or complicated tech stack, or even a huge team of developers. No-code and low-code enable you to build a solution with just a few simple tools and yourself. Anyone can now develop software without much capital. No longer do you need to raise a huge chunk of money. It is now cheaper and easier for anyone to create startups or expand a business or even just build a simple side project. Now, what can you do with no-code and low-code? No-code and low-code can be used to make websites, apps, automation, and other solutions that require the use of technology. Want to share all the info you know about a certain K-pop star on a website? You can use no-code to build something like that. Want to keep track of all the anime shows you've ever watched in an app? You can use no-code to build something like that. Want to automatically repost every video by your favorite TikToker? You can use no-code to build something like that. With no-code and low-code, there are plenty of opportunities. And because it is disrupting the world at large, you don't want to get left behind. Because evidence suggests that the future is no-code and low-code. Why do I say that? For starters, here's an overview of some popular no-code tools and how much they're worth right now. The fact that investors are highly interested in these no-code tools is a good indicator that it is a growing market. What's more, Gartner, a research firm, predicts that more than half of medium to large enterprises will use no-code and low-code as one of their strategies by 2023. Even more importantly, Gartner predicts that more than 65% of all activity related to app development will use low-code by 2024. Forrester, another research firm, predicts a compound annual growth rate of 44.49% for the low-code market. From $3.8 billion in 2017, it will be worth $21.2 billion by next year. It is safe to assume then that no-code and low-code in the coming years will be mainstream and that they are here to stay. We can probably even guess that for our kids and grandkids, no-code and low-code will become basic life skills. No-code and low-code's impact on our world is inevitable. But here's the part where I emphasize that no-code and low-code are not meant to replace code. It's unwise to assume otherwise. No-code and low-code will coexist with code in the future, primarily because they serve different needs. No-code and low-code are best for simple, out-of-the-box solutions that require minimal customization. And for things that are a bit more complex and or highly specialized, you will need custom code. No-code and low-code still aren't as customizable or flexible as code, which probably leads you to ask, is there actual proof that no-code and low-code work in the real world? I'm glad you asked because there are plenty of examples of how no-code and low-code have achieved success. Today, let me give you 3 examples. My first example is Lambda School. Lambda is a Y Combinator backed startup, and for the first iteration of their product, they used a variety of no-code tools such as Typeform, Zapier, Calendly, and the Learn Dash plugin on WordPress. Using only these tools, they were able to raise their Series A and B funding and serve about 3,000 students. Today, its valuation is more than $200 million, and they still use no-code as part of their arsenal. Interestingly enough, Lambda School is a coding school. The fact that it uses no-code proves the value that no-code can have. My second example is Coins. Coins is a platform that helps you pay off your financial debts. The first version of their product used a no-code platform called Bubble, and Bubble only. Today, they have paid off more than $16 million in debt and raised about $1.5 million in funding. While they have now redone certain aspects with traditional code, Coins still runs primarily on Bubble. Notably, Nate Washington, its founder and CTO, predicts that no-code startups will skyrocket in the future. My last and favorite example comes from Vlad Magdalene, co-founder and CEO of Webflow. News Story Charity was started by a group of people who went to Haiti after a huge disaster and found a lot of homeless people. They decided to help by creating a crowdfunding site. The problem? They didn't know how to code. So they used Webflow, a no-code website builder. First, they raised money for one family, then tens of families, eventually hundreds of families. Today, they have raised hundreds of millions of dollars and are 3D printing homes. This example shows the kind of huge impact no-code can have on our world. Now, hopefully, I've gotten you excited about no-code and low-code, and you're wondering how to get started. The best time to get started is right now, and the fact that you're in this talk is a good start. But let me also give you my 5 best tips on how to learn no-code and low-code. My first tip is to learn the basics. No-code and low-code may be easy, but they do not eliminate the application of logic. No-code and low-code also still require the knowledge of certain things like database schema and the use of REST APIs. So you still need to learn some fundamentals related to coding. Moreover, I highly recommend learning other skills like UX design because as you probably know, your software is as good as your user experience. My second tip is to know the tools. There are tons and tons of tools out there, and more are being added every day. In the interest of time, we won't be able to compare and contrast each one of them. So please do your own research, especially since every use case will require a different tool or set of tools. My third tip is to find resources. I don't need to tell you that you can easily Google no-code tutorials or that YouTube is full of videos on how to do certain things on these tools. However, in my experience, the best place to start is the official documentation of whatever tool you are using. And if you've searched the whole internet and still can't find a solution to your problem, your best bet is to ask in their official support forums. My fourth tip is to make a project. I believe that the best way to learn no-code and low-code is by doing. You don't need to have a grand idea right away. It can be just as simple as an Instagram clone or an inventory management for the books you own at home. What's more important is that you are interested in the idea, enough for you to be motivated to get past the initial learning curve. By producing an output, not only will you learn how to do no-code and or low-code, you will be inspired to make more projects because now you have something to show for your effort. My last and favorite tip is to join a community. Joining a community helps you grow, enables you to network and engage with like-minded people, and gives you the opportunity to ask for support and valuable feedback from people who can help you. And this is a shameless plug, but I started a community that seeks to empower no-coders in the Philippines. No-Code PH has a Facebook group, Discord server, and Telegram group, a website to showcase your no-code projects, and regular meetups where you can meet and connect with fellow